Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, for your Sunday, it's going to be a match between Creator and GuMiho on the Hyper 1 created map Lazarus Wastes from Team Liquid Map Contest number 17. This is one of the 5 finalists for TLMC number 17, and it might be a ladder map someday. So top right, we've got ourselves a blue Protoss. It is Creator from Team Envy. And in the bottom left, it is GuMiho from Storm Gaming. So a PVT. Feel like we haven't had one of these for a while. So PVT fans, eat your heart out. Woof. All right. So on Lazarus Wastes, your 5th base is blocked by rocks, right? So you got 1 base, 2 base, 3rd base, or 4th base. And then if you want a 5th base, rocks, 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 rocks. Unless you take your 5th base on the other side of the map. But I'm not entirely sure who would do that. So, probe scouting, checking for proxies here from GuMiho is Creator. Creator, the excellent Protoss player. And yeah, PvT, kind of wonky sometimes. You could see carriers, you could see disruptors, you will see disruptors and liberators and marines and marauders, and mech doesn't work against Protoss. But where does mech work these days? Unless you're Maru. Everything works for Maru. So we got a Reaper coming up. We're out of Reaper names. So again, if you want me to use your Reaper name, just put it in the comments. With Reaper in the comment. Reaper name in the comment. I just searched for Reaper. I don't know. You can say Reaper name or Reaper. Doesn't really bother me. And a backstory if you want, but you don't have to. So this Reaper's name is simply, I think we're just going to name him Sam today. It's going to be the Reaper. His name is Sam. He doesn't have a tragic backstory like most Reapers do. He's just a guy, lived a fairly normal life, decided to join up, became a member of the Reaper Corps in the Dominion, and here he is. He's just doing his job, man. It's against a Protoss, and it's against an elite Korean Protoss. So he's not super happy about this, but you know, he's going to try to stay alive. He's going to do his best. Look at him. He's looking for proxies and like a scouting probe and an adept as well. But the probe's over here, and the probe is going to die. They would have escaped this marine, but no, not Sam. Sam, just regular Reaper, doing his job, can easily kill probes. Scouting, also part of his forte here. Pretty quick Twilight Council from Creator. We'll see if that's going to be for Blink or whatnot. Blink Stalker, one of the best units in the game. It doesn't weird me out, right? If there's going to be Blink Stalkers in this PvT, a Blink Stalker 2-base all-in also isn't super weird, and ciao! That's the problem with being a Reaper against an elite Protoss. You probably die. Good scout, though. Did get in here, did see the Twilight Council, got the information that he needed, right? Can't ask for more from a Reaper against somebody like Creator. You just can't. So, again, GuMiho's probably lower ranked here, but he's an excellent, excellent Terran player. I'm curious to see what he does. And you know what? He might go mech. Like, of all the Terran players on Earth, there's Maru who will go mech against Protoss, and there's GuMiho who will go mech against Protoss. Every other Terran player really won't give it a shot. But GuMiho's just crazy enough to make it work, which is hilarious. Oh, it's a Dark Shrine. Ah, it's not a Blink after all. It is a Dark Shrine for the Dark Templar. Widowmine's on the other side, so both players going for the invisible enemy play. Which, you know, invisible enemies pretty good. Lurkers, Widowmines, Ghosts with Cloak, DTs. Of course, only one of those is always invisible for all the game, and that is a Dark Templar. Dark Templar are pretty good that way. But, you know, Terran's got a lot of ways to detect them. Got scans available, can make Ravens. Also, missile turrets are pretty fantastic that way. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine, GuMiho. If DTs kill you, I'll be very surprised. Ooh, and a Warp Prism, too. So here we go. It's going to be Widowmine drop at 4 minutes, cruising across the map here. It's going to be Warp Prism DT shenanigans coming the other direction, not too far after now. As the Warp Prism, there we go. Here it is, zooming across. They're going to see each other. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually... Oh, no, he jukes him. Wait. I don't know. What? How did he know? I don't think they saw each other. It really looked like GuMiho juked that flight path of the Warp Prism. That's crazy. Ooh, and a Raven on the way, too. So, yeah, he's just preparing for DTs, man. That's what it's all about. Also, a little bit of a distraction up here. And Widowmine burrows. And nope, unburrow. We don't have good connections. Let's go, let's go. Let's try to go in the main, maybe. This is a lot of lost mining time, even if you're not killing the probes. Trying to boost into the main base. Going to force another pull here, too. And... okay, so he takes the 2 hits. Whatever. And there's a Raven sitting right here. So it's like, all right, neat. La, 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 la. You're perfectly detected. The question is, do you have anything to kill these DTs? Because even if you can see them, they're pretty scary deals. All right, yeah. So pickup, beautiful pickup there. The Cyclone connected. Gonna try to kill the War Prism with the Cyclone, but it gets out of lock-on range there. And yeah, more SCVs are dying. That's 8 SCVs, not getting greedy, not sticking around to try to get 2 or 3 more, and losing both the War Prism and the DTs. That was gonna make him into an Archon. That's not gonna happen. Sorry, this Archon's going to die. So, gonna try to auto-turret kill the War Prism, and then help kill the Archon here too. And, went for the pickup, didn't make it. Alright, so the Archon dies. 2 DTs with 8 kills, and that's about it. Third base warping in here from Creator. He's working on Immortals. He's working on, there's that blink. Additional gateways coming in here too. And GuMiho says, my army is big. 42 to 22 army value right now for GuMiho. Let's go. Cyclone, good unit. Raven, good unit. Marines, really good unit. They don't have stim, so they're not that great, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So Immortal, Stalker, Adept, and an Archon. What an eclectic setup here. You can break lock-on by using the War Prism pickup feature. Oh, is GuMiho going to try to bust up here? Kill the third base. Go kill. You can kill the third base. You can't get up this ramp, but you can. Oh, it's not here. It's not here. Go scout it. He doesn't know about this? He doesn't know about it. Oh, I think that's a huge problem. I think he really could have killed that third base. But he unloads in the main base with all of his Marines, which again, do not have stim, and therefore aren't great, unfortunately, against these Stalkers. They're going to kill a couple Zealots here, which is fine. Oh, boy. The medevac's like, we're just... bye. No, wait. We came back. We came back for you. Does manage to escape with all those Marines' lives. That was a huge moment in that game. So he scouts it now, but he's like, oh. We can auto-turret harass a little bit. No, there's a shield battery here and a couple Stalkers and an Immortal. That's not happening. Lost opportunity. He tried to drop in the main base, didn't really do anything. Tried to go up the ramp, that didn't work. He could have just come over here. I really think he could have possibly killed this, or at least killed this shield battery, which would have made future attacks easier. Yeah, it's the power of scouting, man. It's knowing where your opponent is, and you know, if you're a Protoss, maybe mix it up a bit. Expand here sometimes. What the heck are these guys all doing here? Expand here other times, and then maybe somebody like GuMiho will look at the wrong place for your third base and be very sad. Robotics Bay, warping in now too from Creator. Probably some of that Disruptor stuff. Also, Colossus are very good against Terran. 3 Colossus against Marines and Marauders and stuff is kind of like the magic number. 3 is a magic number. As, boy, that song from like 1973 taught us. I'm not even that old. That is way old times now. But yeah, what are we looking at here? Concussive Shell, Combat, Shield. Oop, Colossus production has begun. Excellent stuff. An Adept wandered in. Oh, an Adept and a Zealot wandered in here. Totes Adorbs. This War Prism, man. This is the same War Prism all game, right? There's only the one. There's only the one. Yeah, that War Prism's getting some work done for Creator. I like it. I like it a lot. So going to be Immortals. Probably going to be Charge lots. Do we have Charge yet? No, but Charge is going to come in here. It's got to be. Right now, working on Extended Thermal Lance, but if you don't get Charge in a game against a Terran player especially, yeah, Slow Zealots are just terrible. It's so much easier to kite against Slow Zealots than Charge lots. So here comes GuMiho from the south to the north. There we go, getting that Charge started up. Tanks really good against Colossus as well, so if you can get a couple of those set up in advantageous positions, the Colossus are going to have a pretty bad time. So he scans and sees everyone. Okay, sees Colossus there. What in the name of what is killing SCVs? 5 have gone down. Here's an engagement, though. Colossus doing War Prism shenanigans. Tanks trying to fire on it, but it's getting picked up as well. GuMiho is winning this battle over here. Dude, killing an Immortal. Huge. There we go. Taking one Immortal down. 69 to 43 army supply. Medevacs are trying to heal up as well as they can, but they're getting microed with the Marines when they really shouldn't be. Dude, kill that probe. Dude, that's a free Colossus. You could probably kill it. All right, I don't know what was killing SCVs down here at all. There was something. Maybe it was a DT. But that did knock down GuMiho's worker count. He's at 60 now to 66. He would be closer to even with Crater now, except for that, whatever that harassment was. So 75 to 54 army supply. Fourth base warping in from Crater by that probe that was spared for whatever reason. It took some hits, and then one over here in the Terran was like, cool. That's fine by me. Ghost Academy coming in because the EMP is necessary against Protoss at this level anyway. Checking for, I don't know, more Warp Prism shenanigans over this way. Checking for DTs over here with the Ravens and the Cyclones and whatnot. Upgrades are looking good. 1-1 for GuMiho. He's not working on the 2-2 yet. He's getting Enhanced Shockwave. And he's creating them Ghosts and some Vikings too to deal with the aforementioned and afore-scouted Colossus. Of which there are 3. And here they are. The 3 Colossus. 3 amigos. Huh. Y'all have seen the 3 amigos, right? It's Martin Short and Steve Martin and, oh, it's been a long time, Chevy Chase. For the 3 amigos. A hilarious movie. A very funny, very well recommended movie. If you need something to watch, this maybe like Thanksgiving weekend or something when you're bored and you're at your family's, extended family's house and you don't like any of them, maybe try the 3 amigos. This cast brought to you by a 40-year-old movie. All right, Marine Marauder Brawl looking pretty scary here for GuMiho, but it's going to come down to the Viking hits on the Colossus. Going to come down to the EMPs on the giant Protoss ball. Really good against Archons too. I mean, taking 100 shields off of an Archon, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't kill it, but it's a lot squishier. A lot squishier after that. I mean, other stuff has 100 shields too. Actually, a lot of the big stuff has 100 shields, but really good against Zealots and Stalkers because it also takes a bunch of their available hit points. Another base coming up here from GuMiho, building command center in a safe location, and then he'll float it off somewhere else. So we're a bit at the dancing portion of this PvT. GuMiho tried to kill Creator. I don't think Creator tried to kill GuMiho. I think really tried to slow him down and work more into... What is that? Oh, it's a DT in the third base. Okay. Again, there's detection here, but you gotta have actually stuff to kill the DTs for that to work. Engagement, stimming away GuMiho. Vikings trying to get some shots off. Stalkers trying to keep them alive. It is a tale as old as time. The Vikings against Colossus. Stalkers against Vikings. That dates back to Wings of Liberty stuff, man. Early days of StarCraft. That Archon, I don't think it was going to finish, but it does. Well done. Anti-armor missile catching Dorito dust all over a lot of the Protoss here. Ghost Cloak coming in. More DTs on the way. He's had some success with DTs today. He's killed a total of 21 SCVs, and I think most of that is DT attacks. Oh, okay. Creator says we're just going to come through this narrow choke, I guess. I don't know if I'd recommend this. There's 2 tanks back here. The Vikings are getting... Okay, that's a dead Colossus. Dead Colossus. Both players think they can win this, and no, Creator decides to back on out. Let's get on it. Oh, the Viking. Oh, that Colossus is dead. No. No, it's a couple more hits there. The Vikings decide to play it safe and pull back. GuMiho's expanding down to the 6 o'clock position here for his 4th while all this is happening. He hasn't killed any of Creator's bases, though. That was a great win for him, but he's down in army value. He's down in worker count. He's even on base count here. And he needs to kill this base. I think if he's going to win this game, he needs to get on his horse and start killing Nexuses. He's killed none of them so far. I mean, Creator hasn't killed the command centers either, so it's not like it's crazy vital for GuMiho to do this, but I just feel like that's a big part of, if you want to win this game, these tanks can't hit that Nexus from the other side of this wall. That is intentionally designed that way, I'm pretty sure, by Hyper One. And yeah, if you don't know Hyper One, he's a subscriber of mine. He's a patron of mine. I post his casts every month as part of the patron level that he's at, and the Beast of the Hill replays are from him too, if you like those. And yeah, he just decided to kind of get into map making just about a month ago, and it turns out he's really good at it. He's really talented, and he's worked really hard, and I'm very proud of this whole Team Liquid map contest thing. So Creator thinks he can push in here without any Storm and only 1 Colossus. It seems like probably not, but you need some EMPs. Oh, a couple of those Archons are almost very, very dead, but they managed to make it out of there. Because Creator's control is insanely good. Widowmine's on the left side. No observers in this army. Liberators! 1 gets massacred there as they try to set up a little no-go zone. Creator's warping a 5th base on the right side here. But yeah, that's something as a map maker you got to look out for. If there's a wall somewhere near a base, can you set up tanks on the other side and fire on the base? Because if you can, no Protoss or Zerg will ever play on that map. And honestly, probably Terrans, because enemy tanks doing that to you is also bad. Right. 5th base from GuMiho, floating down from somewhere. The main base? The main orbital coming down to expand there. To that 5th base. Like I said, the rocks were killed, and now you can expand there. It's a lot easier for Protoss and Terran to do this than it is for Zerg in general. I mean, if Zerg has a moment and they're getting a 5th base, yes. They can send whatever their army is over there and kill rocks real easy. Uh-oh, we're ships passing in the night moment here. Oh boy, GuMiho's heading north and Creator headed south. Okay, so we're going to do a base trade here. It looks like the 3rd base of GuMiho for the 3rd base of Creator, although orbitals can run away. So that's not... Okay, suddenly this is getting absolutely banana pants. Right, okay, Creator's going to lose his 5th base. GuMiho's pushing in to maybe go after the 4th base of Creator. Oh, okay, are we on full base race scenario here? I did forget to mention this is a Wardy replay. Thanks for the replay, Wardy. Check him out on Twitch and YouTube. Links in the description. The natural base of GuMiho getting massacred. The main base of GuMiho super threatened, but also Creator's natural dying all over the place too. You can't even recall these probes anywhere because you just recalled them to the main where they're going to die anyway. Yeah, they get EMP'd and then killed. Base race! Yes! Yes! This is so good. Kill all of the nexuses of Creator so you can reveal where his buildings are. Yeah, these probes are like, well, don't know. We can build more nexuses. We have money for that. Both players have enough money to rebuild a base. GuMiho's 4th base is like, please don't look down here. Or 5th base. No, 4th base, please don't look down here. Please don't look over here. Please don't look over here. But worker count is surprisingly 43 to 39 after all of this carnage. Decent number of probes still live. These ones are all dead, though. So we'll have to subtract them from the total sooner rather than later. Medevacs are out of energy because so much stimming has been happening here. Oh, Creator's warping in a base at the 3rd base of GuMiho. Yes! Dude, this is getting an epic tag. This is so good. This is such a good PvT. I don't cast these a lot because PvTs are usually like 10 minutes long, and then I'm like, oh, come on. It's just like not quite long enough for my channel. Yeah, 18 workers for GuMiho, 32 for Creator. Where does he have 32 probes? Oh my gosh, this is huge. Oh, this base died. Income-wise, our guy Creator is winning the ball game. Army value for Creator, 95 to 81. But yeah, to get a game that gets past, 17, 18 minutes in a PvT is fairly rare. And that's like the odds of a, already fairly rare macro game matchup being awesome is also low. So this is good. GuMiho's got to go for it, man. Although, I don't know. He's building on the 4th base of Creator. They're both building on the exact opposite sides of the map. Like they are direct kitty corner here. I'm not sure if that's the word for it. Another base warping in from Creator. He's down to 100 minerals, but again, he's got this income. He's got a fully saturated base down here, which is bonkers for him. These guys that can't do mules from this orbital unless it's landed. And there we go. This one's landed, so we can call down mules on this base as soon as it finishes and start getting some more income here. He also does have the starports. Uh-oh. Liberators, I guess. What are these guys do? This is all the SCVs of Goop. He's going for it. There's a Colossus, though. Man, one Colossus is incredibly good at dealing with SCVs when they try to body block. They are. So like this, 2 Colossus split up to the north, 1 Colossus split down to the south. GuMiho pressuring on both sides here. I don't know if GuMiho can get... He should send these SCVs back home and start mining. But I don't know. It'd be 2 bases to 1 base. 32 to 14 workers. Not great. Income tab went way up into the blue here from Creator. EMPs tossed down. Force fields to try to prevent GuMiho from retreating. He doesn't care. He stands in the whole time. He just massacred a ton of probes. But all the... Okay, and then he went up here too, but all these SCVs are dying, and that's a GG! Creator is your winner! And if you looked at the mini-map at this stage of the game, you'd probably be like, oh yes, Creator spawned down here. He lost his main base due to some base trade shenanigans, and GuMiho spawned up here. Same thing with him. Base trade killed all his stuff. No, it was the opposite. GuMiho started bottom left, ended in the top right, and vice versa for Creator. Yeah, just too much army value there. The Colossus were too strong to deal with. Archons and the Mortals in there for tanking too. And this is the 2 base, right? Creator had enough money to do 2 bases. If he'd only had 1 base, I think GuMiho would have pulled back, right? He would have taken, he would have upgraded this to an orbital. He would have tossed down some mules, put all those workers on it. I guess, I don't know, man. Make a ton of Liberators. What do we got? It's only 4 Stalkers and 4 Archons. A bunch of Liberators would have kind of been awesome, honestly. The Immortals and the Colossus are useless there, and the Disruptor, too. Sentry's kind of okay, but not really. Yeah, I don't know. There are some alternate endings to this game that could have been awesome, but I'm going to epic tag that. That was great. That was super fun. Absolutely super mega lightning fun. Yo, resources lost 30 to 31,000. I mean, it's close. It's 30.8 to 31.1. So, I mean, it's 300 resources are separating these 2 players in this game. That's fantastic. End of the day, 55 probes died, 87 SCVs. The DT harass early on in the game from GuMiho was magnifique. He lost a planetary and an orbital. And on the other side, 5 Nexuses died. That's a lot. That's a lot of dead bases for sure. 3 Colossus went down. There are 3 Colossus remaining, which is, you know, a little symmetry there. And yeah, overall, fantastic PvT. It's just more fun than I was expecting when I pulled this thing up, honestly. So great job by Creator. Great job by GuMiho. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.